Hey Leos, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to be doing your second half of August general reading. We're going to start off with some animal energy and then go right into the cards. I will say, I saw in your meditation the white city of Gondor from Lord of the Rings. And then, you guys having kind of a golden, gilded touch, basically where everything that you touch turns to gold. And I saw you being the center of a lot of attention and the phone ringing and going off with text messages and you just kind of being like a king or queen on your throne. So I think that's a great way to start off here. Let's go ahead and get some animal energy for Leo. What is the animal energy for Leo? Yes! Okay. So we got the eagle. Woo, woo, woo. See the gold here? I love it. So the eagle is very much about, first of all, let's just like base case. The eagle is very much about clear seeing, right? But it's clear seeing in the sense that it has an eye and attention to and for detail. It's also about jumping on the opportunity when it arises, exactly when it arises, right? An eagle in nature will circle above in the sky until it sees exactly its point of prey, and then it swoops down. So there is this energy of stillness and patience that when the opportunity or time or object of desire or a goal presents itself, changing from gliding around to zoop, really zooming in on it. And for that reason as well, I associate this animal energy with the Tower card in the deck, which I feel like in this context is about quick and sudden change. I do feel like in this context, paired with your meditation, it's quick and sudden change for the better. So let's get some cards. I'm really excited to debut a new deck today. I just came back from a bit of my yearly spiritual pilgrimage, as it were, to the most magical place on earth as I see it. It's my own personal Disney World and Disneyland. It's called Lilydale in upstate New York. And they have a bunch of great stuff, and I found these cards there, and I was like, oh my God, I feel so connected. So it's the Alice in Wonderland deck, and I'm really excited about it. So, all right, let's see what's going on for Leo for second half of August. Second half of August. I hope you guys are having a brilliant birthday season, by the way. Woo woo. Oh, how perfect. We got the 8 of Wands. 8, we're talking about August. It's your birth month, Leo. Yeah, that's what it is. So 8 of Wands, I mean, this is beautiful. So this is quick, forward movement. It's acceleration with no break, right? It's also an ascension for me of sorts, going from one state of being to another. This can also denote travel and messages, and I definitely saw you getting a lot of messages in your meditation. Like I said, your phone was going off. Okay, what else is going on for my Leos? Oh, beautiful, repping your fire sign self here with the Knight of Wands. Look at how gorgeous, and I love how they have a lion like you guys depicted here. This is, again, what is this? Fast forward movement. You've got 2 here, well 3 here, that are talking about, fast pace and going forward quickly. I'm getting a feeling here of it's either a newfound sense of confidence, or it's kind of an upgrade in the confidence and forward direction. It feels like you know where you're going. Just like the eagle. Feels like you know where you're going, especially if you're coming from a place where it's like, oh, I've just been kind of finding my way through, or it's one step after the other. I'm getting this image of like hopscotch, or it's like boop, 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 one step after the other, and this goes this way, and you have to go to the side to get to the center, and then you gotta go to the other side to get forward. I feel like the time of hopscotch has passed, if some of you have been in that energy, and now it's just a straight yellow brick road. And you're off to see the wizard. But I feel like you're the wizard. I really do feel this. I feel like you're in a place where it's like, yeah, I'm going forward. There's nothing stopping me. It just feels like there is this really true and stable confidence. Okay? Stick with it, I'm hearing too. Stick with it. Not every day is going to be, a 10, right? But keep going forward anyway. That's what I'm hearing. Mindful of your sleep patterns too. Sometimes when we're feeling really good or a lot of things are happening, sleep can be one of the first things that we're like, oh, I'm just gonna sleep a little less, I don't have as much time. But I'm hearing to keep your pace sustainable during this time as well, okay? right, what else is going on? You better work, Leos. Knight of Cups. Look at how gorgeous. So this is really beautiful. You have two knights here. How wonderful. What's really cool here is that I feel like what this is saying is you are moving to a place of emotional fulfillment, but also, emotional satisfaction that stems from you and is not reliant on anyone else. Does that make sense? This feels like this is coming for you and from you. It doesn't feel like, you know, it's someone else that incites these feelings of like, you know, because the Knight of Cups is like a deep feeler, very much about the emotions of like very, very thoughtful, right? Very thoughtful energy here. If you've seen it so beautifully depicted here, this horse is pretty stationary. He's got one little leg up here, but it's pretty stationary. And this is also about stillness for me as well, right? If this cup, look at this. See how this horse here is off to the races, right? If this horse were to run along with this knight holding this cup, the cup would spill. So this is kind of like a slower, more stationary energy. Not as slow as the Knight of Pentacles, but still this is thoughtful, right? It's like a very slow and comfortable kind of trot through the woods, as it were. So I like that this is where you're going to, because what I'm getting is this acceleration, this forward movement, because remember the wands, as you know, rule passion, desire, artistry, direction, right? I feel like this is where you're going to, something that's emotionally fulfilling, and I feel like you're gonna find a more steady pace at the end of it, which is really, really, really great. So let's get some clarifiers. And I feel like this reading's just moving right along. It's just like, but not in a like frenetic kind of way. It's just like, it feels right for you guys. It really, really does. Beautiful. Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. I like it. Okay, I do feel like, and I very much saw this in your meditation, I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of offers in a lot of different areas of your life. It's almost as if the spotlight's on you, right? Okay, let's get a clarifier for the Eight of Wands here. Oh, okay. I like it. So you got the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands here in reverse. So the five, I feel like this is a bit of the tonic, and remember the first row here is a past energy that is informing the present energy. You know, the Five of Pentacles with this wilty little rose is feeling separate from what you desire, feeling like you're not quite in step with your purpose or where you want to be. This could also be about other people, you feeling separate from whom you want or who you've been with or whatever that is for you. Five is a number of change, right? And there is a lot of change here. It does feel very positive. And then you've got the Seven of Wands. It came up in the reverse. Now, Seven of Wands in the upright is very much about, you know, I'm bigger than my body gives me credit for. It's going to be some work. It's going to take some tenacity, but I have everything I need inside of me, beautiful with this flame here, to overcome any obstacle or to keep going towards my desired goal, even if your desired goal is just to have, you know, stay in a place of gratitude, because we know that, you know, being in a place of gratitude is where you manifest more to be grateful for from, right? The fact that this was in reverse with the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, I feel like this is very much an energy that's, you know, kind of informing the now, where you were in a place, and it's funny because I feel like this is the hopscotch that I was seeing, right? Oh my God, it kind of looks like, doesn't that kind of look like hopscotch? I'd never... Beautiful. I feel like you were hopscotching, is that a verb? Hopscotching into now, and it was kind of coming from a place of like, I'm just getting through. You know, I have the will and the way, but there have been some difficulties getting here. You may have felt some feelings around not feeling as stable as you wanted to, or a little bit tired. I was getting this like, you know, feeling of like, oh, I'm a little bit tired, but then you have a resurgence here. I'm also hearing that, you know, you may be coming from a place where it's like, well, okay, I don't know I'm just focusing on one day to the next, one day at a time, right? It doesn't really feel like you've been in a place where you've been able to plan for the next year or the next 6 months or the next month, because it's really just about getting from one day to the next. And that's actually a beautiful thing to do. Sorry about the sirens in the background. But it feels like coming in here, there's been a lack of feeling of like, okay, I'm not exactly where I want to be. I'm not exactly with who I want to be with, but I'm going forward anyway. You haven't lost the fight. Oh my God. So sorry about that. You haven't lost the fight coming in here, which leads you to the Knight of Wands, which is really, 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 really gorgeous. So let's get it clear, and that's what it is. Six of Pentacles. See, I love when Pentacles clarify a wand. I do, because it's tempering the energy, right? Pentacles are stable. They're more of a slow-moving energy to counter the wand energy, which is really fast, can be impulsive, can leave just as quickly as it came in. Knight of Wands is infamous for that, right? Now, the Six of Pentacles is reciprocity, right? It's equal give and take. I'm also hearing that there could be people around you. And these offers that I saw you getting, it wasn't just all romantic offers necessarily. It was just like your phone really, really blowing up with people wanting your opinion, offering you work, or offering, you know, you invitations to go places. It did feel romantic as well. It's like a hodgepodge of a lot of people turning to you and really soliciting, right, your opinion in your presence. I feel like your opinion in your presence is going to be rather solicited here coming up here, which is beautiful. And I do feel like these offers coming in, these invitations are going to be grounded, right, and rooted in real possibility. And there's the potential for them to really yield long-term benefits, which is gorgeous. Okay, Knight of Cups. And there it is, darlings. Ace of Cups I just got shivers, to clarify the Knight of Cups. What could be better? So listen, the Ace of Cups is like that mega love. But guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? This cup does not fully form for us until we have first practiced and learned self-love. It's that old adage of we must fill up our own cup before we can offer it to others. You see what I'm saying here? So I feel like all of this is bringing you to a point where you are attracting mega love into your life. This is also a plethora of psychic abilities as well, this Ace of Cups is. And my screen just flickered when I said that. I have no idea why, but this feels, so I'll say it again for the seats in the back. This is a huge upgrade in your psychic abilities. I think you guys are going to be feeling extra sensitive and really in tune, which is really, really beautiful. And again, Ace of Cups with the Knight of Cups, you are attracting some real soulmates and soul family towards you. Now remember, they don't all have to be like romantic. I feel like that is definitely could be the case here, especially with the Ace of Cups. But I feel like there's just a lot of love coming towards you, a lot of emotionally fulfilling relationships, partnerships, and teamwork. Absolutely here. I love it for you, Leo. It really feels like you are moving into a place where you got through kind of the struggle and kind of going from, you know, hopscotching your way forward to where it's like, boom, I'm good. And you enter into this energy where it's like, okay, I finally got my bearings, my footing, and you have, you know, these partnerships and offers here that are balanced, equal, give and take, moving you to a place of great love, psychic insights, and really fulfilling emotional relationships and partnerships. I need a little coffee after that. Oh God. Beautiful, Leos. I feel like getting a crystal oracle for you guys. These are also new. This crystal oracle deck that I got here. Gorgeous. You know, this, you only have one pentacle, well, you have two pentacles, but the majority is wands and cups here, which is about, of course, drive, desire, passion, artistry, and emotional fulfillment and feeling, which is really beautiful. You know, I'm also getting here too with this eagle. Amongst all of these offers and invitations that you're about to receive, they're showing me like, they're pulling me back to the meditation image. Okay, So remember when I said that I saw the white city of Gondor from Lord of the Rings? That city was quite literally just white, all white, all white, all white, right? Which I'm getting is a metaphor for like a blank palette, right? Like an artist's palette, it's blank before any paint or color or imagery is introduced to that palette. And then I saw you kind of like a Midas touch kind of imagery where you touched something and it just turned to gold, and then you sat on this throne and it was completely golden and gilded gold, and you were sitting, and I saw the image of like a golden leaf as well. Okay, they're getting really specific with this. They're showing me the leaves of Lorien. If you guys haven't seen Lord of the Rings, please be patient with me, but I'll get to the point here. The leaves of Lorien do not idly fall. It's a quote from Lord of the Rings, and it's these cloaks that the elves gave to Frodo and his, Lord of the Rings party to go off on their quest and adventure. And it was something that they kept with them that protected them from rain and, all of these things. So there's something in that about these offers and these invitations that are coming to you in the eagle as well. I'm hearing to be discerning about what offers you accept and which ones you don't. It would be a beautiful reality where every single offer that came to us was perfect for us and we didn't have to sit there and be discerning. Unfortunately, that's not always how it is. It's rarely how it is actually, and it's up to us, and there's a lesson and a test in that about using our discernment and what? Our intuition, listening to our emotions, right? To tell us which offers are in our highest and best good, right? It's like that saying too, you don't want to drink from every cup that's offered you. That feels really important to tell you right now, because you are in this place of, I feel like you're entering into your golden era. That's what it feels like, entering into a golden era for you. And so around that, everybody wants a chance to spend time with the king or queen. And you are the king or queen right now. Especially, beautiful. Let's just bring it right back around. The lion is the king of the jungle. Okay. So that just feels really important to say to you guys, okay? Let's get a crystal oracle. Ugh. Okay, I feel like this one too. I cannot with this. Oh my God. Okay, this is literally remarking on what I just said. It's a bit dramatic, but that's okay. So we got black tourmaline. Do you fear betrayal? Do you feel threatened in some way? Are you surrounded by negative or untrustworthy people? Remember what I said about weeding out, the best offers from the, ones that aren't your highest and best good. Focus your intention on deflecting the negativity. Know that your angels and spirit guides are watching out for you. And then the angel of protection sort of credo here is, I am safe and sound. I am out of harm's way. All is well. I surround myself with trustworthy people. I am blessed. I am always divinely protected. I am enveloped in a sphere of goodness and well-being. See, this is exactly what I was talking about how you don't want to drink from every single cup that's offered you, but the overriding positive aspect of this is that you're being offered a lot of cups. That's the beautiful aspect of this, okay? It's just absolutely beautiful. And then the second one we got here is red jasper, which says, are you procrastinating? Take action and complete what you have planned. Speak up for yourself. Follow through and take the necessary steps to see your projects to fruition. Have confidence in your own ability to make things happen. I feel like this is directly remarking or commenting on the hopscotchedness. I feel like this is what you're coming out of into this new energy. So those of you who this is resonating for and you're watching this and you're like, how do I get out of the hopscotchness into this other energy? I feel like this is literally for you. Okay, take action and complete what you have planned. Right? Have confidence in your own ability to make things happen. And the angel of action here is, I am grounded and focused on the task at hand. I creatively complete projects so that I can enjoy and share the end result. I am motivated to accomplish all that needs to be done. This is literally how you get out of the hopscotch. Right here. Right here. And I feel like the procrastinating may resonate with a few of you, but I'm going to tell you, it really feels, and see the red and the red, and the red, a lot of red. I feel like what this is saying too, if the procrastinating thing doesn't really resonate, because I don't feel a whole lot of procrastinating here, it could be for some of y'all, but I feel like this is about self-confidence. You don't need to know what the next step is in order to just take the leap of faith and move on it, okay? But overall, A lot of offers, a lot of attention is going to be on you. The spotlight's going to be on you, and it's really up to you to use your intuition and discernment to kind of weed out the gold from the fool's gold. Okay, that's what this feels like. All right, my beautiful Leos, I have shivers. This was so beautiful. Again, I hope you are having the most beautiful birthday season. And just thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this is of help and resonated. If it was and it did, please let me know in the comments below. I would just absolutely love that. And with that being said, just thank you again for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And as always, just thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.